Timothy is in a concentration camp. He's weak. His bones are showing. He's been there a while. He's got a lot of company. And he sees a German officer walking past. And he begs for mercy. He begs for help for those he's with and himself. And that German officer just keeps on walking. Right behind him is someone he had done work with just a few years back. Yes, I call them the devil's people walking among us. You can call them whatever you want. Those responsible for me having to redo this. And I've got a week's worth of others. They've gone in and altered. That I have to go back in and fix. Put the comma in front of the California before the number there instead of where it belongs, in front of the Los Angeles. They hate my work and they're doing everything they can street style to slow it down, including that. And that's not the first time they've done that, and they've butchered my work in front of me many times, so it's very personal. As personal as it is with Timothy there, asking the man who he had worked with, who had told him to be in a certain place with his family, his friends, as part of what I call a staged event. You might have your own vernacular for it. He is the member of the devil's people. One of the devil's people walking among us back then had just a few years earlier been doing common everyday things you see done in LA and any other big city or any other small city for that matter, and worldwide. Timothy was doing that until the things changed. And that's when he and others ended up in that concentration camp. And he begs for this man's compassion as well. And the devil walking among the concentration camp there, the devil's people, however you want to view it, walks over, sneers at Timothy, and his hand is outside the bars are there. He steps on those fingers, and so Timothy pulls them back. He doesn't have the energy to scream, to cry out. And the devil's people represented in that man I'll call Ming, walking through that camp. He keeps on walking with a satisfied smile on his face. I'm Melton. Look for more entries in the devil's people walking among us, especially since I have to keep going back to fix my work. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. Mary. Daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter. Mary. I get to make parables, and this was a very serious one. Pick up the cameras wherever you are in the world. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You make a video to illustrate the devil's people walking among us. Stuff a whole lot different than you've got. Stuff a whole lot different than altering the apostrophe for whatever bizarre reason, because it's on a checklist perhaps. Make the video if you want things to change so we can tear down the Great Wall of China. Anyone worldwide who looks at past a week plus of my work and sees how it has been butchered. And that was put back in again. That's twice I've removed it. Who looks and sees that moved in front of California, that comma. and they ask, "Who do you think it is? The this kind of folks, these kind of folks, the other kind of folks?" And no, that's boring. It's repetitive. It's stupid. It's the Chinese. It's the devil's people walking among us. Pick up a camera and expose them. You gotta drag the amateurs of the streets out in the light so we can move forward worldwide.